create the drama. We'll start with Prizm first. This looks like a good box as any to start with Prizm. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate all the follows. Thank you for following. Those of you that are new, welcome. We're all NASCAR here. And here's our first box. Let's open up our first box. Again, I record all the shows, so let me get the garbage here. The shows are recorded, so you can always watch, even if you didn't buy. I know what Whatnot does is if you buy, you get a video receipt, and so I've had a little trouble sometimes with those video receipts myself. But make a little more room here. But if you don't buy, that's okay. You can still watch the show on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. And I haven't opened up a 24, so I'm going to need help here. I haven't opened up a 2024 boxes in a while, so let me know what they call it. Are they Mojo? Are they Pandora? It's easy to say this is a 101 right here. Let me go with it. We'll go half a box at a time for 2024. Let's see. We're still first box we're doing. I'll do half a box here. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's get a good start. Yeah, 101. I'm a little in a slump here. We need to have a good hit right here. Ready? Let's start off with Darrell Waltrip. And remember, these are all, the first ones are base, so we'll go quickly through them. Oh, I see a little checkered flag right away. Here is Ryan Newman. We got all the base cards here. I'll just get them on camera. There's your base cards. All right. Here is our first Martin Truex. Look at that. For some reason, this is out of 75. For some reason, if you get a giveaway, they hit. I don't know. Maybe it's psychological, but there's Martin Truex, our first low number of the day. And this was a freebie for Kyle Armstrong. Congrats, Kyle. There's our first one. We'll put it right here in our Wall of Fame. Our first out of 75, there's our low number. Here's a silver Taylor Gray and a Victory Lane insert. A little Greg Biffle right there. Oh, so sad. There's more base. We'll get the base on camera. But we're looking at our first autograph. Who called it? Who called SVG? How about a rookie card SVG auto? Wow, there's a good start. I don't know. He might have been driving while he signed that. I'm an autograph snob. You guys know that. And that's a little. I could use a better autograph there, SVG. But not too bad of a start here. It's blue. Hold on a second. Come on. There we go. We're looking at 30 out of 49. 30 out of 49 right there. Yeah, and he might have a old style right there in front of him. For all you Chicago people, you know what old style is. Well, congrats. Who had SVG? I got to give a shout out here. Who had? That Ethan. There you go. Ethan, is that you? Congrats on that. Here, look, I'm going to shamelessly get United Sports Cards in the background. But there's a nice rookie card. And he called it. He called the shot. I'm going to put that on our United Sports Cards card stand. My latest hobby is 3D printing. Not doing too well at it yet. If you notice, it's kind of nice. I haven't perfected it yet. I got a little messy here. So this was my first attempt at 3D printing. And this is my second one. Still a little stringy. So I did get better. Here's my third one. I got notes on the bottom. Here's my third one. And once I get really good at it, then I'll be able to make some card stands for people if you want it for your own personal collection. But right now I'm a little not doing too well at 3D printing. All right, sorry. Back to my just an Oligar. These are Pulsar. What are they calling these back in the day? $3.99. These are at $3.99. And how about Austin Cindric? Austin Cindric out of 49. This is 40 Carolina Blue. Carolina Blue, 48 out of 49. And then Jimmy Johnson Blue, I believe. Nope, that's just a regular Groovy card. Jimmy Johnson Groovy. On those inserts, that's useless. Or Greg Biffle in our base card. I was excited about the SVG pull. Here is Daniel Hemrick. Right behind it is Sammy Smith Silver. And the National Pride, Nick Sanchez. To finish off that, that's a great first start. Great first stack. Let's see what else we got. Here is, just get these base cards. All right, we're starting off with a Brad. And right behind it, now that's a little fake. Hold on a second. There's Brad at $2.99 and Daniel Suarez. This is the black and gold card. I believe, yeah, 5. I believe these were out of 5. Let me take care of that right away for you. Black gold, out of 5, Daniel Suarez. This is, yeah, number 3 out of 5. Nice low number. Who had Daniel Suarez? That one's going to T-Step. Am I saying that right? Hey, thank you for copying that. T-Step, is that? Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'll let me put the low numbers up here with our SVG autograph just to show off my card stands. There you go. T-Step, am I saying that correctly? I'm gonna pronounce it right. Just respect. I'm gonna pronounce it right. But congrats on that. Steps, okay. All right, cool. Here's the Groovy, Ross Chastain. I think it was the first year of Groovy, was 24. More base cards here. Here's a Pulsar of Tony B. Tony B Pulsar. These are, yeah, $3.99. $3.99 Pulsar. A silver, Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez hitting today. And Austin Cedric, National Pride. We're in our first box. Doing pretty well in this first box. Looking like a Harrison Burton red. More Daniel Suarez. A blue this time. Blues are out of $1.99. Reds are $2.99. And a Chase Elliott pot of gold. The gold pot of gold are my favorite card ever. The gold pot of gold. I do enjoy those. Well, happy Wednesday. You got an SVG rookie auto. Daniel Suarez out of 5. That's a good start. I think we got one more auto. I believe this was 3. Used to be, there were 4 autos in Prizm. I think there's only 3. I think this is the first year they started with 3 autos. And then remember, if you're enjoying the show, please follow, because on Friday, it's a full case of Mega Donruss Racing. 2026 Donruss Racing is Fridays. These expired already, so. Full case. Let's keep going. Still on box number 1. There's your base. Base. And we got Josh Williams, the mullet red out of $2.99. And a Clint Boyer blue, $1.99. And there's more Martin Truex on the giveaway. Here is Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman Pulsar out of $3.99. And then a silver Ricky Stenhouse. And a Victory Lane Denny Hamlin. Victory Lane right there. Let's see what else is in. Still box 1. We got Bobby Labonte. And there's, like I said, the freebies. There's Brittany Z free. Who had the freebie? I didn't write it down. It's on the screen. Who had Brittany Z as a freebie? We gave that away. There you go. 2 out of 99. A nice autograph. One second. I'm going to switch over. It's right here. Sorry, I'm going to switch over because we had on the giveaway. Nope. The giveaway was right here. Brittany Z was the 6th. That's DB Webb. DB Webb, that's you. Congrats on that. A free Brittany Z card. Autograph. And one more Alex Bowman in that stack. Last stack of box number 1, which was not too shabby. Box number 1. Base on camera. We got Tanner Gray. Pulsar out of $3.99. Connor Mosek, silver. And a Kyle Busch, pot of gold. I know, not too shabby. Redline got it. He saw that rookie year. Here is a Harrison Burton. And Taylor Gray. Taylor Gray autograph to finish. Remember, 3 autographs. I think it was the first year that there were 3. I think 2023 there were 4 autographs. Little Taylor Gray autograph. Rubbing his racing. Very nice. On one other Kyle Busch. I think we had a pot of gold Kyle Busch, now a groovy Kyle Busch. And one more pack in this stack. We got Matty D and Bobby Labonte Silver and a Joey Logano National Pride. All right, well, there's the first box. Let me clean up here. I hate tall stacks of cards. Nothing good can happen out of them but falling over. Well, not too shabby. SVG out of 25. We haven't even gotten a National Treasure yet. Let's see what else is in box number 2. Thanks again, everybody, for filling the break. Again, we usually fill in about an hour, hour and a half, and that's exactly an hour and a half. We had the whole fill. The 3 autographs we had: Brittany Z, a red out of 99, Taylor Gray, right there, a little Taylor Gray up there. That's a silver, so those were not numbered, and of course the blue SVG is what everybody's talking about. And yeah, color blast. These are still color blast, right? Prizm was still color blast. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe they are getting rid of Prizm. I don't know why they moved. I like the color wheel. I don't know why they're moving the color blast to select, unless they are getting rid of Prizm, which would surprise me, because Prizm was like Panini Prizm. That's their flagship for the longest time. All right, here is box number 2. What are we looking at here? Base, the rides, the cars. Here we go. We got Matt Kenseth to start us off. That's a Pulsar. And then David Blaney. There's a card you don't see very often. Little David Blaney. What we have here. David Blaney silver, so no number on that. We'll put him next to Taylor Gray. Well, Panini, I'm gonna be careful what you wish for. You don't want Fanatics. I see a lot of my buddies, and again, I don't do. I collect baseball for Topps. I just have Topps baseball, but I really don't collect. I prospect a little with football and basketball, but I don't really collect football and basketball. And they complain a lot. The prices are too high. No one could buy the product. So I think even though yeah, Panini can do a little better job, and they are trying with NASCAR. I think they're doing. Immaculate is coming out for NASCAR. I think I like Select. I like that they brought Select out a couple years ago. And so I can't say very mean things about them, but maybe Upper Deck. Maybe if Upper Deck bought the license, that might be. But then there might be other issues with Upper Deck. You never know. So I don't think the grass is greener. So I know people say, oh, when Topps gets the NASCAR license, I think Panini's license isn't too bad. A pot of gold. One more. Sorry, I was staring at the pot of gold here. Give me a second here. Let me clean up our stacks. Sorry. I like to keep my stacks separate, the base cards and the inserts. Now, remember, everything gets shipped. I'm shipping everything here. Everything gets shipped. I'm not, sometimes we don't do base ship, but everything's being shipped. Yeah, I think Panini is putting some effort into NASCAR now that they're not focusing on basketball or football, so I can't complain too much about that. I still think turn 4 is a little pricey. I'm sorry. Here's where I really wasn't watching chat. I was looking at the cards. I think, yeah, Redline is okay. Good. Redline has a good point. I agree with him. Here's a little Greg Biffle. Red out of 299 and Heimtime silver. And a Chase Elliott groovy. Keep it going with comes a checkered flag of Dale Jarrett. Checkered flag. How about a Martin Truex, free Martin Truex, giveaway blue out of 199, and Ryan Blaney, National Pride. Going, what else we got here? I think there was 100 base cards. There's Jeremy Clements, back-to-back Jeremy's. We got the red out of 299 and a silver. Christopher Bell, pot of gold. How about a Pulsar right here? Pulsar of Tanner Gray, one of the grays. And then Todd Gillen, blue. Again, 199 are the blues. And then Victory Lane, KK. And then the last of this half, we're looking at Jeff Gordon, red. Carson Hocevar, silver. And then Christopher Bell, looking really young. Christopher Bell right there. Sorry, everybody doing that. What we got? The next, yeah, I think I am thinking that, I mean, you can't, even the local, I was talking to my local card guy, and he said he doesn't get as much product. Like, they do, he gets a little product, and then they have what they call a re-release, and it's at market price. So he'll get maybe 5 cases of something, and he'll go through that in a week, and then he'll get, they'll release and give another 5 cases, but at the current market price. So I don't know. Like I said, it's sometimes it's a little. They're not in it. Remember, it used to be for the local guy. The local card shops is what everybody was trying to help with, and now it's like, nah. But let's have a little. I don't want to get all sad. Let's get another 101. Let's have a 101 here. That'll make everybody happy. We're starting with KK, a Pulsar of KK. Jeremy Clements again. Jeremy Clements all over the place. A blue out of 199. And William Byron, the groovy William Byron. Here comes a red. Christian Eckes. The 202 out of 299. Here's a silver Lawless Allen. And a Ty Gibbs pot of gold red. Ty Gibbs, these are out of 99. And don't worry if you're new, anything under 100, I will put a top load on it. We just don't want to watch me top load everything. I'll top load that. Here is more Joey Logano. That's getting some nice autographs out of these. How about a Joey Logano? Mojo? What were they calling this? Let's call it a Mojo. This is number, where's the number? Oh, right there. 17 out of 25. Okay. Yeah, get some cool. Now, if you do want, I do have. Hold on, I'll show you. But we got to talk about little Joey Logano right there out of 25. Who had Joey Logano? Give a little shout out. Okay. Joey Logano, that was a giveaway? Oh, very nice, Kyle Armstrong. I'm telling you, for some reason, this is why you want to get it on the giveaways. Psychologically, for some reason, the giveaways hit. There's Kyle. That's your free Joey Logano autograph card out of 25. Congrats on that. I do have a big stack. If you are putting together, take a look at this. I'm sitting right here of this year's big stack. If you do want any of these, let me know. I usually have my boys. I got 3 boys, and we just do a sweatshop. I make them for an hour. They have to enter code cards, and the best I've ever gotten was a medium T-shirt. Some guys know me. I'm not a medium guy. Trying to work to be a medium guy. There's Tyler Reddick, Pulsar, and Parker Retzlaff. A little Carolina blue out of 49. This is 12 out of 49 right there. Yeah, it's Team Racer. Send me a direct message. I'd be happy to include some of those with your shipment. I do have some sitting here, so I might as well offer them up to people. These, I wonder if you try to enter these, what would happen? It might not even be on the same web page. Sorry, threw those out. One more from this stack. I think we are owed one more autograph here. We got a purple. It's starting us off. Matty Mills. I was just talking about Matty Mills. This one is 54 out of 99, the purple. Tony B. Silver, and a Raja, National Pride. How about another autograph here? We got Noah Gragson is our Pulsar out of $3.99, and right behind it is a rookie card, little Lane Riggs rookie. Did you get, yeah, Team Racer, would you get a Logano signed? Oh, wow, that'd be fun. Yeah, I think I got 2 t-shirts in the 5 years they've been doing that. I think I've gotten 2 t-shirts. Lane Riggs rookie card. Who had Lane Riggs? There you go. That's going to Lane Riggs is Gabe. Gabe, that is yours. Out of 25, this is 6 out of 25. Lane Riggs rookie card. Not too shabby on that one. Denny Hamlin, pot of gold. And we'll finish off box number 2. There's some nice hits happening here. Martin Truex, red. Parker Retzlaff on the silver. And Christopher Bell to finish off for Victory Lane. Gabe, thank you. Thanks for joining the break. And there's a nice little autograph for you. We got one more box of Prizm, and then we'll hit the National Treasure. There we go. And again, I should be able to get all these shipped out to you today. Yeah, sorry about those of you that joined that did some offers before the show started. It's just I'm trying to get premier status for Whatnot, and I have the sales. I'm not shipping cards out fast enough, they said. And I'm like, what do you mean? I ship cards out the next day. And it was that I would accept offers like 2, 3, sometimes a week before the show started, and it was saying I'm late. I said, well, I can't ship the cards until the show starts. So they suggested just don't accept any offers until the night before. And then they won't be late. Like right now, even in this break, there's 5 orders that are late already. And they said then I can't get premier status if I'm shipping orders late. So I'm working on that. So I will accept, make an offer. Nothing wrong with putting offers in for later shows, but I'm going to accept those the night before. And then that will get me into the 90 percentile. So I'll be able to get my premier status. So I didn't mean to stress anybody out about that. Here comes another, how about a Hailie Deegan autograph? We got some nice autographs here. There's a Deegan autograph, and the ladies are showing up today. In red, Brittany and Hailie Deegan. Who had the Deegans? That's going to Card Lab. Card Lab, there you go. It's a nice autograph. It is number 60 out of 99. Or if you look at it this way, 66 out of 9. Hailie Deegan autograph, followed by Tony Stewart red, and a mojo of Jesse Love. Look at that. Out of 25. This is 5 out of 25 for Jesse Love. This Prizms are doing pretty well. Pot of gold, Chris Buescher, pot of gold there. And how about a Pulsar? We're looking like a Pulsar of Lawless Allen. Jesse Love silver. And then Kevin Harvick, Victory Lane, Kevin Harvick. Another Pulsar coming up. This time Christian Eckes. A blue Lawless Allen in the rides, or the car Lawless Allen. And then how about Ryan Blaney, pot of gold. Ricky Dean out of a nice patch. Yeah, so those, I can't wait. Those National Treasures. I think the patches, although I like the patches, I like the memorabilia in Turn 4. I think the hats, the gloves and stuff, those are nice. I think we'll see when we get to this NT here. Right now we're going through the Michael McDowell Pulsar. And SVG, how about an SVG Silver Prizm? And Sheldon Creed, National Pride Sheldon Creed. What else we're looking at? A red Raja Red, $2.99, and more SVG. SVG having a good day. This is $1.99. Yeah, send me Falcon. Send me a direct message. I'll forget about it in chat. Send me a direct message, and I always check my messages before I pack everything. So yeah, if you just send me a direct message, I won't include these for you. There's Chase Elliott, Victory Lane. Yeah, most of the time, like I'm sending everything here, but I think on Friday's break, it's no base on Friday, unless you request it. People request it, of course, I'll send it to you. Cole Custer, Pulsar, Carson, host of our Silver, and Alex Bowman on National Pride there. Yeah, Friday is, we're doing a full case of Mega, Donruss Mega case on Friday. And then next Monday in the morning again is a half a case of Select Hobby and a half a case of Mega boxes. So 16 boxes for next Monday morning. And then hopefully we'll be breaking turn 4. Hopefully. All right. Last stack of Prizm. What do we got? Get those up there. And since I'm showing this on, you can always pause if you see something. Oh, have a little Mark Martin checkered flag. 59 out of 75. Get that top loaded. Justin Haley blue out of 199. And Bubba Wallace on pot of gold. Next up, a Pulsar of Jeff Gordon. Wallace Allen Silver. And then a Victory Lane, Jimmy Johnson. JJ Victory Lane. A red, Ryan Preece. And there's Thad Moffitt. Thad Moffitt here at my Joe B. And you guys probably have met Joe B before. He says in Prizm, you got a oh my God, great autograph. You got an okay autograph, and you got a who's that autograph. This time, Thad Moffitt right there. And one more. We got Junior, a Groovy Junior. All right, last stack here. Should we cheat? Take a look at what kind of color we got coming up. Last stack has, all right, starting with Eric Jones. Red out of $2.99. There is Tony B Silver, and Daniel Suarez is the Victory Lane insert. Greg Biffle right there. Here comes the autograph. We have Thad Moffitt again, Pulsar, and Spencer Boyd. I am a Spencer Boyd magnet. That's why I always make fun of Spencer Boyd. I always seem to get a Spencer Boyd autograph, so can't wait till I get one in my first off the line turn 4 that I paid $300 for. 89 out of 99, a red Spencer Boyd for that one. Moving on. No offense, Spencer. Bill Elliott Groovy. And how about finishing off the pack? The last pack magic of Tony Stewart. Red, Riley Hurst Silver. And there's a Kyle Busch National Pride. All right, there's our 3 boxes of Prizm. Not too shabby with an SVG rookie auto. Daniel Suarez was our out of 5. Still no 1-1. I'm on a losing streak here. I have not had a 1-1 in a few breaks now. So maybe today. Maybe we break it today. Okay, here's our first box of National Treasure. Here we go. It's going to be here. Yeah, that's so sad. This reminds, his family's left. Same thing, Greg Biffle. One more here. All right. Here's our silver pack. I'm going to open up both boxes. Now remember, I believe this year everyone had they each had a booklet in them, but I think the booklets were pretty, not as exciting as they should have been, to be honest with you. We'll see if I remember right. There's our silver pack, and see now that, look at that. That's a thick box right there. We'll open up that second. All right, let's go with the silver packs. Nothing wrong with a 101 in these. Let's see what the silver packs have to offer. We got Ty Gibbs, and then Bobby Allison right there. And then how about Lane Riggs on that? Falcon, would you want a bottle? Let me get it out of the garbage. Sure. If you want me to, again, send me a direct message. I can get you the box for it. If I know some people do collect those or want those. And yeah, if you need one, send me. I used to have a bunch. I used to not throw them out. I was being a hoarder. I used to not throw them out. And then after 10 cases, they're all sitting on. My wife got kind of mad at me. So I throw them out now. But yeah, send me a direct message. I'll send you the box in that. Okay, the second silver pack. The white sparkle has Emerola. And then Ellen Kolwicki. And Ryan Blaney to finish off those three right there. There's our silver pack. We'll leave that one. That's look at the size between there. Let me get my no peeking. Let's keep the mystery alive. Got those pads. All right, let's see what we're looking at. First box of National Treasure. No peeking. Nothing in there. And nothing there. All right, we're starting off with, we got a value collector on top. We're starting off with, how about a Mark Martin? This is the Hendricks series. It's out of 9 out of 10. I don't want to force it in down. We get the thicker card sleeves here. Those are nice. They're nice shiny. I like the sheen on that for Mark Martin. I think fits in here. Yeah, there we go. Out of 10, 9 out of 10. Take a look. Good picture. The base cards of National Treasure. I've always liked the base cards of National Treasure. I'm definitely going to be reading the back of that one. Here is still another base card, I believe. Yeah, Alex Bowman. Base. This is the Rides. 41 out of 49 for Alex Bowman. We'll get all these. Anything under 100, I will definitely top load for you. Yeah, they're really classy, really clean. They put a lot of effort in there. I do like the National Treasure look. I think we're on the memorabilia now. Let's start with Justin Bonsignor, a swatch. 4 out of 25. One color there for the memorabilia. Next up is, that's a nice patch. Sheet metal out of 75. Lane Riggs. That's a pretty, I don't know if you can tell. Let me try to get that's a good looking slice of sheet metal there for out of 75. 61 out of 75. That's really nice for Lane Riggs. And then one more. Oh, Bad Brad with the what is this? The bun. Help me out. The Orange Kings. I can't remember. Hawaiian Kings, is that it? Hawaiian Kings, the orange. This is 70 out of 99. They taste good. Yeah, the Hawaiian Kings, the buns. I think that's what we're sheet metaling here. Out of 99 there. Are we on autographs yet? Oh, these are nice. We do need, here's what we need. You go to the track and a white Sharpie that would be perfect. I always like these gear cards. I like the portrait. It's a little the black border is really nice, but you got to get him to sign it. This is 49 out of 99. But yeah, you got to get him to sign it. If an autograph of white, I think that would be very beautiful if you could pull that off. I'd love to. If anybody has some contact information on those, I always like these cards. This is nice. It's coming back. Now we're ready for the autographs. First autograph looks like Clint Boyer. There you go. Patch Auto Clutch Performance, 1 out of 50. So a little bookend on this one. There you go. 1 out of 50 for Clint Boyer. Oh, gold. Hey, good call. Good call. You think a gold one on that? On card. I do like the on card. I know some people don't care, but I like the on card autographs. That's out of 50. Next one up is Daniel Dye. We were just talking about him. Daniel Dye. This is 37 out of 49. I love the perm. Let's get a little thicker one there. There you go. Daniel Dye. 37 out of 49. And then we got the value collector, but what before that is, classy Carl Edwards, 50 out of 99. Patch auto for Carl Edwards. Congrats on that one. And one more, the value collector. Let's get put the mystery up there. All right, we got dual autographs. Okay, we might have to get out random.org again. A dual autograph, card 1 of, I think I put these together. More Deegan. I think I put Brian Deegan and Hallie Deegan together. It's still in play here. October 2026. So another Deegan. Kind of like that. Let me see here. Another Deegan. This is, who had the Deegans? Yeah, although I will say, I did send in some that, we opened up, 22 or 21 or something, and it did. They had it. If they have it, they will redeem it. Card Lab. There you go. Brian Deegan, Hallie Deegan. Nice auto for Card Lab. Congrats. Put that right up there. Okay, and this, maybe the booklet's in this one, because this is a pretty thick box right here. I think I gotta change my blade there. All right, no peeking. Nothing in there. Last box. Thanks again, everybody, for being part of the break today. I had a very enjoyable time. Nothing in there. Does this have the booklets? Yep. There's a booklet in here. Let's start with the base, and the first base is a little Chris Buescher. 36 out of 49. I think the bases are very nice. I think they did a good job. Always, NT does a good job on their base cards in National Treasure. I think classy. It looks good. Good pictures. One more base here is Matt Kenseth. Daytona Lineage. Matt Kenseth, 20 out of 25 for this one. All right, I'll leave the booklet for the end. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, there's a booklet in here. Okay, how about Christian Eckes is our first sheet metal. This is 2-color. 52 out of 99 for Christian Eckes. Another memorabilia is more Daniel Dye. Daniel Dye happening in NT now. 67 out of 75. Daniel Dye there. Looks like fire suit. Yeah, fire suit. Leave the booklet for the end. I think one more memorabilia of Jimmy Johnson. Little tires, JJ Tires. 51 out of 75 on tires. And then, oh, that's nice. Riley Hurst, it looks like. Yeah, Riley Hurst. 95. 95 out of 99. So you got the patch auto. I like the silhouette on the patch. That's a good look. Had the on card. We had Riley Hurst. This one is, that one's going to JR. JR, that's you. 95 out of 99 on that one. More autos of, we were just saying, Parker Chase. Thought he had a lot of promise myself. We got the patch auto. This is 6 out of 10. I think we need a little thicker penny sleeve there. Nope. Let's try this one. There you go. Parker Chase. That's the Falcon. Yeah, it's 6 out of 10 on this one. Low number. Low number is out of 5 until we get this 101 here. I don't know if that's, it looks like fire suit, but it looks like a sticker on the fire suit. Investigate that. How about Ryan Newman? Little Ryan Newman, patch auto. Tires on this. 42 out of 49. Go a little thicker. There you go, 42 out of 49, Ryan Newman. And then another auto of Joey Logano. That's a fun autograph. 3 out of 10. So again, a nice low number. Yeah, I don't like damaged corners. I'm a corner guy. Gotta have nice corners on a card. So let's make sure we got that taken care of. There you go. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 for Joey Logano. Who had Joey Logano's going to... Oh, again. That's Kyle. Kyle, there it is. Free Joey Logano. And one more. Here is the patch. Good luck. The last card of the break is Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson tires. Oh, tire autograph. That's a nice... There you go. That's a nice booklet. I think some of the booklets this year were a little weak in 2024, but this is nice. You got tires, autograph. That's a nice patch. It is 1 out of 10 for this booklet. I'll get that and taken care of for you. Who had Kyle Larson? Kyle Larson is going for, that was K-Deg. K-Deg, that is yours. We'll put that right here on the stand so everybody can see that. Out of 10. Very nice. That's a nice booklet. All right, let me show some of these autos at the end. Thanks again for having a little fun this morning with me. Let's show some of these from Prizm. Of course, the big SVG, because this is 2024 we're working on here. So 2024 SVG rookie card. I think that was the big auto of Prizm. But we also had the Brian Deegan redemption. You got to get that moving. October on that one. Spencer Boyd, of course, we're going to get a Spencer Boyd autograph. Jesse Love out of 25. Got Thad Moffitt, silver. Another Deegan card. That's our second Deegan autograph of the break. So congrats on that, Card Lab. Lane Riggs, the Mojo out of 25. Then we had Joey Logano, second Joey Logano autograph. Ryan Blaney, I'm sorry, David Blaney. Taylor Gray. And then little Brittany Z, red. And then some of the nice autographs in National Treasure. Joey Logano again. A free Joey Logano. The giveaway. Ryan Newman out of 49. Parker Chase. Cautionary tale there. Riley Hurst out of 99. And like I said, the base cards are pretty nice in National Treasure. This one's out of 25. Matt Kenseth. Chris Buescher out of 49. Carl Edwards, 99. We got Daniel Dye. Daniel Dye out of 49. Clint Boyer, patch auto, out of 50. Here's, I like these. These are very enjoyable. If you could get an autograph on this, even better, out of 99. Alex Bowman base. And another base, Mark Martin. Really good looking base here. And then, of course, our low numbers out of 5. Still, my 1-1 slump is still going on. Daniel Suarez out of 5, the black gold. And then I love the booklets. So there's a nice one. They got an autograph jumbo patch. Looks like tires on that. Very nice for Kyle Larson. That's going to KJ. All right. Again, hey, thanks a lot, everybody. I had fun. I enjoyed talking to everybody in the morning. I'll get all these sorted and shipped out to you. It's always a fun time. Card Lab, thank you so much for being part of it. You should get shipping notifications today. I'll get this going. And I'm going to go see. Thanks so much. Look for Friday. We're doing a mega case of Donruss. And then next Monday, we're doing a little hunting for some artist selects and color blasts in select. So